Chapter 13. The 100 Days. Monsieur Naughty was a true prophet. Things progressed rapidly as he predicted. Everyone knew the history of the famous photographer Elwa. Joanna was unprecedented in the past and will probably remain a rather counterpart in the future. Knowing the aliens made by the failed attempt to parry this unexpected blow, Mikey has scarcely reconstructed total and precarious foundations. Despite the Emperor and Congress fluctuation and prejudice and your ideas sort of round. Beaufort therefore gained nothing save a king's gratitude. It's rather likely he enjoyed the present time. And across the Indonesian monarch, he had the prudence not to wear, though it should have lacked unduly forward brevet. Napoleon would doubtless have deprived Beaufort of his office had it not been for Monte. Overall powerful court, thus the good iron of 93 in the February of 1806 protected him as Salavian protector. Lord Beaufort's emperor had barely enabled to type of secret dances nearly divulged. King's procure alone was the private office, being expected of royalism. However, scarcely was the imperial power established, that if scarcely had the emperor entered Julia, beginning by shores of clothes which we introduced the readers. Down the table there, Louis XVIII's outfilled snuff box. Scarcely had this occurred when Marseille began, private authority began to flame of civil war. Boy smoldering in the south, cried by little five brothers, like the father of great one, shout insults. We say, vowed royalists whenever the French was born. Owing to this change, really shipper came at that moment. When I say all powerful, because moral and prudent, rather timid man, so that many of my fellow partisans of Bonaparte accused him of moderation. Sufficiently means will make a demand in favor of dance. Beaufort retained his place. His marriage was put off to a more favorable opportunity. The emperor remained on his throne, rather by different lives in his career. If Louis XVIII has returned, the influence of Monsieur to think more like his own Ralphie increased, marriage would still be more suitable. Every cure would therefore first a magistrate must say. One morning the door opened, and Monsieur Morel was announced. No one else was able to receive him. Beaufort was a man of ability. He knew to be a sign of weakness. Made him royal wait in the antechamber, although he had no unwisdom, for the simple reason that King Procure always made everyone wait. Amid passing a quarter of an hour and reading papers, ordered Monsieur Morel to be admitted. Morel inspected Beaufort would be detected, found him as he found him 6 weeks before, calm, firm, full of glacial politeness. The most insurmountable barrier which separates the well-bred from the vulgar man. He named the Beaufort's office president and magistrate who trembled at sight of him. On the contrary, but a cold shudder over him when he saw Beaufort sitting there with his elbow on his desk, his hand leaning on his hand. He stopped at the door. Beaufort gazed at him as if there was some difficulty in recognizing him. Now for a brief interval, during which the honest shipowner turned his head in his hands. Monsieur Morel, I believe, said Beaufort. Yes, sir. Come nearer, said the magistrate, with a patronizing wave of the hand. Knowing to what circumstance I owe the honor of this visit. Do you not guess, monsieur? Said Morel. Not in the least, you can save in a way to be sure, but delighted. Everything been anew. Plain yourself, pray. Monsieur, said Morel, covering of assurance, proceeded. Do you recollect that a few days before the lording of His Majesty the Emperor, we came to see if a young man made of a ship who was accused of being correspondent on the Velva? What is the other day of crime, not is today a dollar of favor? You then, Sir Louis XVIII, you don't show any favor, you have your duty. Today you serve Napoleon, you ought to protect him. It's equal your duty. Come, therefore, therefore become him. Beaufort, by strong effort, towards to control himself. What is his name? Tell me. Said he, want to tell me his name? Everyone dance? Beaufort would probably have been rather filled opposite muzzle or pistol with 25 pieces, heard his name spoken, but did not blanch. Dance? Repeated he, everyone dance? Yes, monsieur. Beaufort opened large doors around the table and turned from the table to turning Morel. Are you quite sure you're not mistaken, monsieur? Said he, moved. natural turn in the world, had Morale been a more quick-fired man, better versed in his manners. He'd been as far as King to answer him in such a subject during the voting of governor of the prison, and a prefect of the department. But Morale just weren't as a great expecting, starting fear, kind of feeling out of condescension, who would have calculated rightly. No, said Morale, I'm not mistaken. I've known him for 10 years. The last 4 of which you of my service. Do you not recollect I came about 6 weeks ago to plead for clemency, as I came today to plead for justice? He received me very coldly. The wildlife were very severe to burn past another day. When once you have turned before of then wildless, both lead of bourbon on the as the frame of church and the nation. Reckless returner of the point of me, and Jim Monarch is he in love. That's right, well. Like to hear you speak thus. We'll go well, Wayman from it. Wait a moment. Before when doing him leave Richard. Have a fellow who was about to marry a young Kathleen girl. Really now, very serious charge. How slow. No even left here have taken to Tuftus. Well, made him report to the authorities of Paris. A week after he was carried off. Carried off, Morel. Everything they have done with him. Probably been taken finished with vinegar, not the St. Margaret Islands. Some fine morning he'll return and take command of your vessel. Come when he will, you shall have a cat for him. How have you not already returned? It seems to me the first care of government should be to be set at liberty those who have suffered for their adherence to it. Do not be too hasty, Monsieur Morel, replied Villefort. Order of imprisonment came from high authority. An order for his liberation must proceed from the same source, and its point is scarcely for reinstatement of a fortnight. That has not yet been forwarded. But said Morel, there's no way of spelling all these failures, reasoning for arrest. There have been no arrest. How? It is sometimes essential to government to record men's disappearance of living in traces. There is no written form of documents may defeat their wishes. It might be so under Bourbon, but at present, there has always been so much immorality in the reign of Louis XIV. The Emperor has been more strict in prison discipline than even Louis himself. The number of prisoners named in register is incalculable. Immorality is even insufficient, so the kind of is held down. Oh, Monsieur de how would you advise me to act today? Petition listener. Oh, no, no. The minister receives 200 petitions every day. It does not read 3. That is true, but he wouldn't read a petition that cannot find a ven for me. How are you going to take to deliver it? The greatest pleasure, Dance is then guilty. Now he's innocent. Much as due for freedom over his condemned. Beautiful does the forward exchange of inquiry. Inquiry, which, however probable might be, my dear, take place might relieve him defenseless. How shall I address him? Sit down there, therefore becoming a place of right before I dictate. Will you be so good? Certainly. We lose no time. We lost too much already. That's true. I think when fellow must even now be suffering. Your travelers had a suggestion they gone too far to draw back. The ants must be crushed to gratify Villefort's ambition. Villefort dictated a petition which, from an excellent intention, no doubt, Dante's patriotic could have exaggerated, made out one of the most active agents of Victorian return. Evident that excited his document meant release him. Petition finished Villefort read it aloud. Now do, he said, nevertheless to me. The petition goes through today. Codified by you. First thing I will do, certified truth of contents of your petition. Being now Villefort wrote certificate at the bottom. What is more to be done? Do whatever is necessary. Shaw implied Morel took leave of Villefort, hastened and told down to soon see his son. As for Villefort still sent to Paris, carefully preserved the petition with no fearfully compiled doubts. In the hope of event it seemed not unlikely, that is, the second restoration. Dance remained a prisoner, but not annoyed with the fall of Louis XVIII throne, nor the still more tragic destruction of the empire. twice during the 100 Days War renewed its demand. Twice he wilfully through their promises, and laughed there at Waterloo, and morale came no more. He had done all that was in his power, any fresh attempt would only compromise himself uselessly. Louis XVIII mounted the throne, Villefort and Massive and the field of Morphle memory fought and obtained the situation King Cura to lose. Good night afterwards married one revolted Saint Maria. He was 5.5 to the higher court than ever, and so danced, and after 100 days and after Waterloo, remained in his dungeon, forgotten of earth and heaven, letting enough comprehend the full extent of wretched fate over all dance. When the point of return to France, he had a matter of heroic mind, showing coincidence a degree of providence. When Napoleon returned to Paris, and now France fell, didn't constitute time to turn a mission of vengeance. Therefore, informed Monsieur Moreau always wished to quit the sea and obtained a recommendation from him to a Spanish merchant, into whose service he entered at the end of March, that is, 10 or 12 days after Napoleon's return. He then left for Madrid, who never more heard of. Fernand understood nothing except the dance's efforts. What had become of him, he cared not to inquire. In respite, during the absence of revival before him, he reflected partially on the means of decision with he, the cause of his absence, partly on plans of immigration and abduction. Around times outside, motionlessness kept followed, with Marseille and the canon of the visible. Watching for prison young handsome man more for the most from vengeance. Man's mind came out will shoot darts and kill himself. Fernand was taken. Man of his position never killed himself, for he often hopes. During this time, the Empire made a last conscription. Every man in France capable man and first obeyed him. Then the party arrest bearing of terrible orders while they waited for our perhaps return to marry with ease. Had Fernand really meant to kill himself, he would have done so in the power from the seas. In devotion and his capacity showed from misfortune produced the effect of what produced from that of mind. The fever and sincere Fernand and Fernand for my gratitude. My brother Fetty had placed him kidnapped from the shoulder. Care for yourself, or if you kill, shall be alone in the world. If it was great hope for that touch, should dance not return, please might one day be his. The feet left alone, face to face, vast plain never seemed so barren. The sea never seemed so vast. Raven tears run about the Canaan village, sometimes submerged to the motion of her statue, looking for, let's say, sometimes gazing on the sea, waiting over and better off to cast off in the abyss of the ocean, left in no words. And not one of courage to defend over and putting a resolution in execution, but religious feelings that came to raise and save the Cabarrus was like Fernand, ordinarily, being married 18 years older, merely sent to the frontier. All doubts only sustained by hope, not for hope at the point of downfall. 1 month after being separated from some of his relative laughs in the city of arms, the Morel paid the expense of his funeral and the full form death the poor man had contracted. The more than benevolence in this action of courage, south of his name, and the fifth, even on his deathbed, father of so dangerous, the greater part of the town, to speak of the crime.